What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Sorcerer Mickey Fan Guide toy review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Marvel 76256 Ant-Man construction figure set. This LEGO Marvel set came out in May 2023, which means I've had this Marvel set in my hands for almost a literal year. I cannot believe it's been almost a whole year since this set came out. It almost feels like yesterday this set came out. Now, this set was made to promote the release of the third and latest Ant-Man movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I haven't seen Quantumania yet. I still need to see the movie. And since it's the 5th anniversary of the Ant-Man ride at Hong Kong Disneyland Park, as well as the 55th birthday of the actor Paul Rudd, who is famous for playing the Ant-Man himself, I feel like now is the appropriate time to review this set. For those who've never heard of the Ant-Man ride, which is called Ant-Man and the Wasp, Nano Battle, it's a ride that's pretty similar to the Buzz Lightyear rides at other Disneyland parks, where you shoot at targets to defeat the enemies and try to score as high as possible. You need good aiming skills to try to score as high as possible. Like me, because I scored nearly 1.6 million on the Ant-Man ride, which is my highest as of right now. Back when Hong Kong Disneyland opened in 2005, it used to be Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters like the other parks. But in late August 2017, after nearly 12 years, the Buzz ride closed down to make way for Ant-Man, which opened in late March 2019. At first, I was a bit skeptical to see the Buzz ride go, and I was a bit worried to see what they would do with it. But when I rode on the Ant-Man ride for the first time in April 2019, I was blown by the visuals, and it made me hooked onto the Marvel characters even more, and stronger than ever. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, and also be sure to hit the bell icon for more awesome videos like this. So enough of that, let's have a look at the packaging. On the front, we have a breathtaking picture of Ant-Man looking all muscular and tough, and I love the little wasp flying in. On the top left, we have the LEGO Marvel logo. It says that it's for ages 8 and up, and it contains 289 pieces. On the top right, we have the three main characters from Ant-Man Quantumania. So we have Ant-Man himself, as well as the Wasp. And we even have Ant-Man's daughter called Cassie Lang, who is the one in the purple suit. Here's one side with the LEGO Marvel logo. And here's the top with a picture of Ant-Man's mask. And here's the other side with some wordings. On the back, we have another picture of Ant-Man in a different pose. And I love how the Wasp is connected to Ant-Man's arm. And here is the bottom with the UPC. So now it is time to crack this set open. I've been waiting to open this for a long time. Okay guys, so here's everything out of the box. So we get 2 bags which are numbered from 1 to 2. And an instruction manual. So now it is time to start building the one and only Ant-Man. here is the Ant-Man all put together, and he looks absolutely sensational. It took me about an hour, especially since I take a bit of a small break after building the first bag. So now it's time to have a look at him. So starting with Ant-Man's helmet, it's got some great resemblance to how you see him in the MCU movies. And I love all the colorings and details, especially the shine on the front with the silver and red. I even like the goggles that look like it's transparent, and it makes sense so that Ant-Man can see through. Also, the front of the mask details are printed and not a sticker, which I do enjoy because if it were a sticker, then it would look quite messy. On the bottom, we've got his breather, which is very important for him so that he can have oxygen when he's on a mission. On the sides, we've got his ears as well as a cool claw detail near his face, which is pretty cool. Same for the other side. And here is the back, and that's pretty much it for his helmet. Moving down to the body, it's a little basic, but I do love the design of it. I also love the red that they used around the chest. I think they did outstanding work with it. In the center, we've got the little symbol for Ant-Man, and then we've got this little string, I don't know, but it does move, so that's pretty cool. And then we've got his shoulder pads on the sides, which do move up and down for better range on the shoulders. On the back, pretty plain, it's just red, gray, and black. Also, there's this cool piece surrounding the helmet right here, and I believe it's meant to represent Ant-Man's neck, which is pretty cool as well. For the arms, they have a pretty basic design, just like the other LEGO Marvel Construction action figures. But I do love the blending on Ant-Man's colors with the red and black and grayish silver. I even like the forearm detail. I think it looks pretty cool and it truly stands out. And here is his hand. Pretty basic, we've got his signature gloves. Here's the other arm, pretty much the same. And that's pretty much it for his arms. And for the waist, or should I say his hips, we've got his iconic signature belt with the red in the center. And here are the sides with some silver. On the back, pretty plain with the whitish grayish. And moving down to the legs is pretty basic. We get his black color pants, which do have a nice piano black glossy finish to it. I even like the blending with the red and the whitish gray. And here are his knee pads, which do move up and down. And here is his feet, pretty basic. And here is the bottom. Now let's have a look at his posability. So his head can rotate all the way around. It has a bit of side to side tilt and very far up and a little bit down because the breather piece gets in the way. In fact, the breather piece can move and it's on a small ball joint underneath the helmet. But it looks weird when you move the breather piece and Ant-Man will look like this. So I'm just going to keep him with the breather piece connected like this. Also, the ears have very slight movement if you can just watch right here. So they do move so you could get it into some good angles, which is pretty cool too. And even the cool detail underneath the helmet, which are these hinge pieces with the little sharp edge that kind of looks like a tooth, can also move up and down. But it'll look a bit weird when you move it very down and it'll just look like a shark. His arms rotate a full 360 degrees and it has a joint which allows it to go up, about a full T pose. But because of the shoulder pad, which I mentioned earlier in the video, which moves up and down, it allows for extended arm range, which is very awesome. It can also tilt a little bit. The elbows bend very far, but it does not rotate. The hands do rotate a full 360 degrees, and it has a ball joint which allows it to tilt side to side and go up and down. The fingers can also move too, so you can get them into a full fist, like this, or you can just leave it as an open hand, and you can even make Ant-Man point to something, which is very awesome. And his waist pivots a full 360 degrees, and it's on a ball joint, which can make it tilt a little bit from side to side, and it can also make him crunch a tiny little bit, which is better than nothing. And the legs go a little bit forward and very far back, and they can lift out to do the splits. The knees bend 90 degrees, but it does not really rotate a whole amount, but there is a little bit, so that's good. And the knee pads move up and down, which allows the knee to go very forward, like a little bit. The ankles can rotate a little bit, and they can tilt side to side a whole amount. And that's pretty much all the articulation Ant-Man has. I didn't expect a whole lot, especially on Ant-Man's helmet. Also, he comes with a very cool accessory that I haven't shown to you guys, and it's a micro-scale Wasp figure. Now, she's very small, so let me just zoom in on her. So here is the Wasp, looking all pretty and colorful. I love the gold and the gray. It looks pretty accurate to how you see her in the MCU movies. I even like the blue stripes, which you can't see very well because she's so small, but it is there. And here is the back of her, pretty plain, but I do like the inclusion of the Wasp in this Lego Ant-Man set. And she's even connected to a small clear connector piece, which I think it's meant to connect on Ant-Man. In fact, she actually can connect to Ant-Man on either side. And essentially what you do, you can take off one of the silver pieces on Ant-Man's top arm. So you can just remove that piece, just like that. And now we can put the Wasp on Ant-Man's arm. Just push it in like so. And there you go. Now the mini Wasp is connected to Ant-Man. And this is honestly a very cool feature that they equipped on the Ant-Man figure. If they ever make a Wasp construction figure that's about the same scale as the big Ant-Man right here, they should definitely give her a mini Ant-Man, just like how the big Ant-Man came with a mini Wasp. Like I said earlier, you can put the Wasp on the other arm. So you can just take the silver piece off of Ant-Man's right arm. And then we can just put the Wasp on the right arm. And then we could just twist her a little bit, like so. Let me just turn her a bit. Now let me just push it in. And there we go. One thing to note is that you actually get a spare Wasp micro-scale figure. And I think it's a very good decision because it's very small and you might lose it. Because of this, you can actually have two Wasps on Ant-Man. So we can just take the silver piece off of the left arm. Then we can put the other Wasp on. And there we go. It's Ant-Man and the double Wasp team now. And with that, my review on the Lego Ant-Man construction figure has come to an end. So I hope you enjoyed my review on it. If you loved it, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to be notified for more awesome videos like this. Also feel free to leave a like and comment. It really helps the channel, and I'll be sure to leave a Lego link so you can order this product in the description below. Also, I cannot wait to get one of the newest Lego Marvel construction figures that just came out, which is the Iron Spider-Man. They also have a Green Goblin, and I'm not really interested in that Green Goblin, so I think I'm gonna get that Iron Spider-Man, and when I do, I cannot wait to review it for you guys. So I just hope you're excited as much as I am with that Iron Spider-Man, which I'm gonna get sometime soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.